Hey, all you minions and mercenaries, it's time for episode 6 of Behind the Heroes, where we take an in-depth look at the Heroes of the Storm. And we have today the Lord of Terror himself, Diablo. A beefy, burly warrior, if ever there was one. Wow, that is just... That is something. Basic abilities, we got Shadow Charge to target an enemy and push them back. We have Fire Stomp, unleash fire waves in all directions. And Overpower, grab an enemy and slam them behind Diablo, stunning them and dealing damage. Combat trait, we've got Black Soul Stone. Gather souls by killing enemies in order to resurrect faster. And his heroic abilities, we've got Apocalypse, summon attack on all enemy heroes on the battleground.
Imagine the fury of hell at your command.
Kind of a fitting comment there, Diablo. And we've got Lightning Breath, channeled spell that damages can be re-aimed, which we'll see how that works. But first, let's take a look at the different skins. This is, his normal tints, which, wow, that is... Diablo, you should have said something. And that one, very, charcoaly, burning, infernal, interesting stuff. Then we have Kaijo Diablo, very, well, there it is. You can see it. Different shades on that one. Very interesting skin there. And then we have Lurk Ablo, which I think is supposed to be the Murloc version of Diablo. I don't know when Murloc's got that little angler fish antennae. But certainly, I'm sure, a popular skin with... Well, that one's a little weird, and that one is even more so. Let's just go with the original Diablo, just so we can get the true essence, the true feel of what he is like, and we'll give him a run. And it's kind of a bummer right now, because I just got onto the client, and it appears that the game is more or less down right now. You can't really do anything, but this is about all you can do. This and use the chat. So I thought I'd run an episode of this. But I really wanted to get into a game too. This thing is so addictive. I'm having so much fun with it, but that may not happen. But we'll see. Maybe they'll get up and running here soon, and everyone can get back to having some fun. But for now, let's just check out his traits. At level 1, we got Regeneration Master. Gather regeneration globes to increase health regeneration, which I think is a permanent. Yeah, it adds a plus 4 health per second permanently. Which I don't know if I go in for these globes, because once the battle moves on and you're not laning as much, you don't seem to be getting as many health globes, and I don't know if you're going to be cutting yourself off by going for one of these health globe talents. We've got Devil's Due. Resurrections require less souls, so you can resurrection only costs 75 souls. What does it normally cost? 100. We got Soul Feast. Gain more health and regeneration per soul, so I think that... Okay, so now that's just a permanent thing. I thought it was maybe an activated ability, but I don't think it is. Then we have Soul Steal. Gain souls when using Overpower. So that would be your Slam, which that might not be a bad thing to get. Let's try this one. Level 4, we only seem to have 2 talents. Some of these talent trees are not fully fleshed out yet, so you run into these situations where they don't have that many. Like Amplified Healing. All healing effects are increased. And we got Firestorm, where fire waves return Diablo. Let's just take a quick look at how that Firestorm works normally. And then we can show you how that works, where it's clear cooldowns. So now he fires it out, and they all come back in again. So a little extra damage right there. So get you back on your tiny little horsey. And at level 7, Block. Periodically reduces incoming basic attacks. We got Battle Momentum. Basic attacks decrease ability cooldowns. Another common, both of these are fairly common traits that you'll see. Endless Death. Increase maximum soul count, so you can hold up to 200 souls. I don't know what the maximum count is originally. Maximum 100. Okay, so there you go. Siphon the Dead. Activate to consume souls and gain health over time. Okay, that's the activated ability I was thinking about. And yeah, let's try that one so we see how that works. Then we got our level 10 heroic abilities. We got Apocalypse and Lightning Breath. Let's start out with Lightning Breath, see how that works first. And then level 13, Spell Shield. Periodically reduce incoming ability damage. One we've covered before, I believe. Relentless, half duration of disables, so it makes them harder to be controlled, which is good for a melee warrior class. We got From the Shadows. Shadow Charge has increased range. And Crippling Shadow. Shadow Charge also slows the target. So let's just increase the range of that so we can show it off more easily. And at level 16, imposing presence. Enemy basic attacks are slowed. Okay, so enemies that attack you have their attack speed slowed by 30%. Not bad. Swallowing flames. Flame waves extend further. Fire Devil. Fire Stomp grants a damage aura. Casting Fire Stomp surrounds you in flames that deals 75 damage every second for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. If you're going to be up there in the middle of it, you use that ability and you're going to keep doing damage. And then Continuous Overpower. Overpower gains charges, so you can do a lot more slamming around. Well, let's just do a damage aura. Why not? And then we have our Storm powers. Storm Shield, activate to grant shields to all nearby allies. Was one we've seen before. Bolt of the Storm, activate to teleport a close range. Dying Breath Apocalypse, cast again when you die. So we don't really need to show that one off because you'll be able to figure it out. He dies and he'll cast it again, so we'll show that off when we get to that one. And Endless Lightning. Lightning Breath lasts and reaches longer. I'm actually going to try Bolt of the Storm, so maybe we can show that off. I've been bad-mouthing it. I actually used it once effectively in a recent game, and I mean once in that game. I don't mean I used it for one game. I mean I got it and I used it once that whole game, but I could see some potential for it if there aren't any other Storm talents that you aren't finding to your liking. We'll send Malfurion out there to have some fun there. And we got that. Oh yeah, we got the healing off of Soulstone, so we need to get out there so we can actually start gathering souls and show that one off. So let's start out here with the charge here. Yeah, we knock him back right there, and we can throw out the flames, and he'll come back right there. And now let's just try the lightning breath. So as you can see, I can kind of rotate this around. It looks more like fire breath to me, so I can kind of. It's a little slow, but I can recharge it. And we can fire out that stomp there. I'm taking a little bit of damage here, but that's okay. And we can use the overpower here. Oh, overpower is a very fun ability to use. And we can slam him back some more. And I'm feeling a little bit of health, so let's see if we can't use some soul stones up. A little more stomp out there. See if we can get him to try to run away. And we'll just charge him back some more. Overpower. Ugh. We hit him with the flames. Oh, the flames missed him. You can see that nice fire aura around me too, though, and we can kill him with flames. Can I charge a tower? Apparently I can't charge a tower. I can hit this though. Okay, so let's reset levels. Get ourselves back up to level 10 so we can show off Apocalypse. There we go. So we'll gain souls when using overpowered. Amplified healing, why not? It doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. Apocalypse. Now this one is a global ranged ability. I think I'm going to have to show it off a couple of times to show how it works. First, we'll get right back there into the battle. Looks like the fort's kind of gone down. Did Malfurion die? Where's Malfurion? Oh, Malfurion dies. So knock him back. And then we're going to cast Apocalypse. As you can see, it creates an AoE there that is going to damage and stun him. Now, I want to point out that this is a global ability, so I'm going to quickly do a Hearthstone here. So as you can see, I am back at the base. Let's clear the cooldown so I can use it again. And we'll go back over to here. I'm going to cast this again. As you can see, global range, so I don't have to be anywhere near him for it to cast. Stop running away from it. Now it'll put this thing down underneath every single enemy hero on the battlefield. So 5 heroes out there, it'll put one under 5 of them. They can move out of it, as you saw he did that first time. But every single hero will get one of these under them. It's very great for team fights when all their heroes are clustered together. It makes them much harder for them to get out of range of it. But out in the open field, it's a lot easier to dodge, even though the Arthas here is not doing a very good job with that. But that is Diablo. Very fun here. I do enjoy him. It's a little hard because he's not quite as beefy as some of the other warriors. I think they're depending on the gathering soul mechanic to kind of make up for that fact. but he can be quite fun, especially... Oh, you can use that to great effect, especially if you get your enemies in just the right position. But I hope you enjoyed this look at Diablo, and cross your fingers that they got the game up and running again, because I wants to play. But I hope you enjoyed this look behind the heroes, and have a day.